Hello guys, you're welcome to the channel. My name is Yao Asimpi Sechere and this is ASHCo TV, the official YouTube channel for ASHCo Commodities. Remember, ASHCo Commodities is a maize trading entity. Now we have taken our time over the past 5 to 10 years to study the maize trading market and the maize trading business in Ghana. And should you have any interest in maize trading and anything that has to do with the maize business in Ghana, we are the best people to speak with. Pick up our numbers and call us. And today I want to take you on a journey to how maize is dried here at the ASHCo factories. Right, so as you can see, we have our maize fresh from the farms. We have it at the warehouse. So what we do first is that it goes through the first stage, which is the intake, right? And as you can see, the maize goes through the intake and goes straight to the cleaning system. Now this cleaning system have 3 stages. It has 3 stages. Now the stage 1 is to take out bigger particles, bigger unwanted materials from the maize. Now you see that when those ones are taken out, the second stage is actually to take out waste in the form of dust. Okay, waste in the form of dust. That is the second stage, or the second category of waste that is taken out of the maize in the cleaning system. And then the third one is also what looks like a milled maize, right? The very small particles in between the bigger ones and the dust, right? The ones in between is what goes out from the third outlet. Now after this one is done, it is left with the clean, almost over 90% cleaned maize going through this long pole you're seeing there, which is an auger. Okay, so that one is collected through this pipe, this long pipe, straight to the bed itself. All right, so this process is done, until the about 35 bags of maize is completed, and then this is expected to be able to feed the bed, okay, to cover all part of the bed, because the bed need to be covered totally, just so that when we are blowing the air, it will not pass anywhere. We won't have heat losses, unnecessary heat losses, right? So the bed, it is required that the bed has to be full. So we require about 35 or 34 bags of about 160 kg maize sacks or maize bags to be able to fill this whole bed. Now after this is done, what we do next is to blow cool air into the bed, into the chamber, so that the air can be cooled, right? So that the maize can be cooled, because what happened is, when the maize is in the sacks, when it is brought from the farms to our site, it collects some heat, right? And before you begin the drying process, you have to take out all this heat, right? So we blow fresh air into the bed, and so the maize can be cooled before we set this fire that you can see, right? Now this fan you're seeing there is a heavy duty fan. It's an industrial fan, and it's a very heavy it's a very strong fan that collects all this heat into the chamber, right? It collects this heat into the chamber for 5-6 hours continuous. All right, and then from time to time, what we also do is that we stir up the maize, because obviously the down part is going to be hot first, and sometimes heat is trapped under that. If you don't keep stirring it, the down will be overly dried while the top has not been dried yet, right? So this is supposed to cause regularity, and standardize the drying process and make sure that all parts of the maize is dried accordingly. Now after that, we also do occasional testing of the moisture. Every client and the required moisture content that he needs, right? So we keep measuring or testing the maize to get the best moisture content that that client requires, right? So when we get to where we think is enough, then the fire is taken off, and then cool air is blown again. The fire is scraped from there, and then the cooled air is applied again to cool the maize. This is done because if you don't cool the maize and you start bagging it, you realize that you are trapping heat into the sacks again, and what happens is it will get back, or it will take back moisture, right? So we blow cool air to make sure that it is very, very cool before we start to bag, or we start bagging it. All right, so after it is cooled, we collect it into our 50 kg sacks, right? So this is that process. And after this, when it gets to this stage, you are sure that you are getting the best quality very dried maize out there, right? So this is how it is collected, and this is how it is packaged. All right, so at this stage, you can be sure that you are getting the best maize from ASHCo, from Aceda House Commodities. Bear in mind that at ASHCo, what we pride ourselves is the quality of work that we give to our clients. So there you have it. This is the process that we go through to make sure that your maize does not go to waste. Your maize have the best of quality, the best of conditions to be able to stored, right? So you can store it for as many months as you want before you will sell it and make your maximum profit. All right, so if you're new here, this is Aceda House Commodities YouTube channel, ASHCo TV. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share this video if you like it, and comment. And I want to take this opportunity to say a big thank you to everybody who has been watching our videos and been calling to say good things to us, to encouraging things. God bless you all, and a big thanks to our investors too. Thank you for being on board. If you're a poultry farmer or uses maize and you need some stock, we are the best people to speak with. Pick up our numbers and call us, and let's deliver your product to you. Once again, my name is Yao Asimpi Sechere. Until we meet in the next one, it's bye bye for now.